All right, hello everyone. Oh, I didn't realize I still had my mic on. Sorry about that. Uh, our next match is going to be Stephanie Hefner and Kathy Duenas. That will be happening in just a few minutes. We're kind of waiting for some of the other matches to finish up here. Our stream match got done pretty quickly. So, yeah. So I want to thank everyone who has joined us this weekend. I hope you enjoyed the commentary from the girls. It was really nice that they're all just stepping in and saying, I want to accommodate. And I get just to sit back and make sure that everything goes right. Yesterday I played, so it just I think it gives it a little bit more flavor to the stream, and lets you guys get to know some of these girls who are pretty amazing. They're amazing people as well as players. So we have 3 matches going on right now. They were all B-side matches. We brought back 12 today. They started at 9:30 this morning. Hey, JT. Good to see you. And you're very welcome. We had our awards banquet last night and gave away some awards. We had Rookie of the Year, which went to Donna Kingsbury. Congratulations, Donna. Our most improved was Kira North. She was kind of surprised. We had a new award this year. I decided, since I'm president, and we needed to acknowledge some people who, it wasn't really related to play so much as it was related to what they give to the tour. And so it was all subjective. We call that the President's Award. And that went to Kira North, Nicole Dennessy, and Stephanie Hefner, because they have just worked their butts off this year and really helped make this tour really grow and be something we can be proud of. So congratulations to them, and thank you, thank you, thank you. And then let's see. Our tour champion this year is Liz Cole. No one can beat her at this point. She's got 700 and some odd points, and I think the closest to hers is 300, and you can only get 200 for taking first place. So that was pretty obvious that she would be tour champion again this year. And then last but not least, we had Player of the Year, and this was a unanimous vote, and it has to do not only with playing, but sportsmanship and that kind of thing, and Marion Poole got that this year. There was no even discussion. The minute her name was brought up, everybody said yes. So that doesn't happen very often. So congratulations to Marion for that. No, we're not playing anything upstairs. Just downstairs. So, this year actually for the NWPA has been a really good year. We had more ladies playing than we've had in many, many, many years. We had tour stops with 46 players, 44 players. This one was 37. Last one was 42, I believe. So a lot more ladies coming out. We mix it up with 7-foot tables and 9-foot tables. So we play 9-ball on 9-foot tables and 10-ball on 7-foot tables. So really teaching the ladies new games and how to play, and really kind of getting them prepared for the next level. It's not necessarily a requirement that you want to play at the next level, but if you just want to get better, come and play with us. It's a lot of fun. The ladies are all welcoming and are more than willing to help And, we're here about the game and about, some camaraderie and, having a good time and while we learn. So it's pretty cool. I've been playing on the tour since 2005, and I've seen it go through quite a few changes, and I really like the feel now. I really like the way it feels, the way it's, welcoming to new players. I think it's going to go a long way to... Hi, Marcy. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. And one of these days, we're going to have to get you on this tour. But yeah, we've got all skill levels playing. There's a lady that she just played her first tournament this year, who is she's a 1 in 9 ball actually on APA. So, and then we got a couple of 2s, and then there's 4s. I usually say when you get to be about a 4, yeah, you should be playing. But these other ladies, they just love playing. They want to learn, and they're like sponges. It's really cool to see, and all ages can play. There's no age limit. That's the best thing about this game. Absolutely the best thing about this game. There is absolutely no age limit to when you can start playing or play. Marcy, great job. Won your 9-ball qualifier. Good job. We'll get to go to regionals. I'm supposed to be playing a qualifier on Saturday. Hopefully I win mine. Mine's a little tougher field, though. I think Marion's playing in my bracket. She's always tough. She knocked me out of this tournament last night. Not that it wasn't a battle, but yeah. Yeah, Brian, I remember when I was the little shark, the little guppy in the shark pond, too. And I know you remember the day. Let's see, it was the first time we played at the parlor, and when I was done with my second match, we left, and I sat down in the parking garage and cried, and you had no idea what to do. And your response was, "Why are you doing this if it makes you cry?" I remember that. And it wasn't because of anything that happened. It was because of the way I played, and I was so disappointed in myself. But this tour has actually taught me an awful lot about the game. I started streaming because of this tour. I met so many amazing women, and just from all walks of life. I seem to have this knack of when a new player comes from out of the country, I tend to be their first match. So Kyoko Sune, when she came over, yep, I was her. I was her first match in the States on the tour, because that's how she qualified. Let's see. Tamara Rademacher, her last name's Peters now. I was her first match in the States, yeah. Yeah. These are all pro women in their respective countries, and they come over, and yeah, that's what I got. But it's just kind of funny. One of those things that you laugh at. It used to be that Kathy Stanley would draw Liz Cole like her first match. It seemed like every tournament I was at, I got Liz Cole again. John Blue, I'm sorry, but sometimes there is crying in pool, but just not at the table. And yeah, I was pretty upset that day. Whenever I see it happen to somebody where they just, it's like that moment. And I'm just rambling on because we don't have a match to show right at the moment. But I just thought, I've got everything set up and we're live, and I just thought I'd just ramble. But there's that moment in pool where you cry, and it, maybe guys don't cry. I've seen a few guys cry. Not to say it doesn't mean anything except it's just so emotional. It's like that door. It's like all of a sudden now you're a pool player. You're not just a person playing pool. You're now a pool player because you've crossed that threshold where this game means something to you. It's not just something we go and do. It's not just an activity. It's not just a game. The sport means something to you at that point, and how you perform in the sport means something. It's just like this. So anytime I see somebody get to that point, whether or not they're actually crying or not, you get to that point, I always say, congratulations, you're now a pool player. Because people don't realize it. It's an emotional growth in the game, in the sport. You graduate from being, just somebody who plays pool to actually being a pool player. And I think the change is that now you care about the sport. You care about how you play. You care about, what happens on the table more. And you just can't blow it off like, whatever. There's just that change. So yeah, that was mine for me. But yeah, poor Brian. He had no idea what to do. She's crying. Why are you doing this? No, it's not supposed to make you cry. I think he would have bought me a new car at that point. Not for me, no. Yeah, if it would have made me stop crying. Honey, we're going to go get you a new car. Or, what do you want? He would have probably bought me anything at that point. So like I said, we've got Stephanie Hefner and Kathy Duenas coming up. This is an A-side match, race to 6. Because of the constraints we have with this room, it's a race to 6 on both sides. Kathy's warming up on a different table. Looks like Marion won her match. And we've got Celia playing I think that's Kim. So they're both new players. Let's see, who's she playing? If you're interested in the brackets, they're on challenge.com. Susan Andre. So Celia Curry and Susan Andre are both new players, and they made it through the 9th to 12th round. So so we're waiting for that match. And let's see. Let me refresh this. Let's see. So Patricia Dipton defeated Robin Adams. And we have Marion Poole defeated Kimberly Allen. And then Susan Andre and Celia Curry. And Celia is up 5-3 over Susan. And Kathy Stanley and Kim Harmon were playing. I think they are done. So then we're going to have 4 matches playing. We're going to have the 2 B-side matches playing. And then we'll have the 2 A-side matches, Mary Beth Johnson versus Liz Cole and Catherine Duanis and Stephanie Hefner. Wait. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. Brian, you don't get to cry every time you play. John, please don't. Wait, how am I supposed to give you your pool game back? What I can say is years ago when you used to tell me that I'm never going to beat these girls unless I learn how to beat you, you should probably never said that. Be careful what you say because it might come back to haunt you. Yeah, look at me now. How many 9 balls did I miss yesterday? Ugh. Actually, I played really well against Marion. She just outplayed me. All right, I'm going to step away from the mics for just a minute. I need to go get my bottle of water, which is across the room. And I'll be back. All right, so we have our next round. So we have Catherine Duenas and Stephanie Hefner, who we're going to have on the stream table. Mary Beth Johnson and Liz Cole is going to be playing on table 5. Then we have Kathy Stanley and Celia Curry playing on table 6. And then Marion Poole and Patricia Tipton will be playing on table 2, I believe. Yeah. So, that's where we are. So, hey, Nicole. Sorry you couldn't make it last night. Did Kira tell you? Yeah, I thought that was your job. All right, here we go. All right, so it looks like Kathy won the leg, so she'll be breaking first. This is alternating break. Hey, Sandro, how you doing? Alternating break. The format is 9-ball. Basic Texas Express. So 9-ball does count on the break. Welcome, Sandro.
Adrienne, so nice to see you.
I know. I just kind of disappeared yesterday, didn't I?
You did? Oh, that's right, you did. It's so hard to remember that far back.
Nicole Hahn. I was talking to Nicole D. She got an award last night. It was be Nicole Dennessy. And she got the President's Award. Her and Kira North and Stephanie Hefner. So I just wanted to congratulate her personally.
Oh, that's awesome. What award did she get?
President's Award.
Oh, that's right. What does that mean?
That means I decided that there were people that needed to be recognized, and I created an award for them.
Well, that's totally awesome.
Because I'm the president, and I can do that.
Uh-huh. Now, what prompted this recognition?
The hard work that they have done all year long. I mean, Stephanie redid the entire website.
She did.
It's amazing now, and she upkeeps it and everything. Nicole was doing graphics. She was doing helping with getting people to the tournaments. You know, some of the social media stuff.
Right.
Her and Stephanie and Kira all, they talk to each other about doing this, doing that. She's always willing to sit in for commentating. I don't know how many times her and Kira have sat in these chairs and commentated for me just to give me a break.
Right.
I mean, she'll come in and say, "You need a break. Go."
Oh, that's awesome.
Just that kind of thing. And then Kira North, obviously, because she's also all over social media.
She is.
If you send a message to the Northwest Women's Pool Association Facebook page, most likely she's the one who will answer you.
That's true. That's true.
Very rarely is it going to be me unless somebody sends me a text and say, "You need to answer this question." I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a social media person.
What?
I'm really not.
I thought you were like the queen of social media.
No.
But Kira is. Kira is the queen of social media.
Kira, yes, she is the queen of social media.
Yes, she does a tremendous job. I've been watching this for a while now, and it's so awesome to see the changes that we've had since these three women have become involved.
Yes, I mean it's just great, and I just as president, I have a lot of things to do, and it's nice to have people that you can just turn over jobs to and just know it's done.
Yeah, that's great. All right, so what's going on with the match here? Are we playing pool?
We're playing pool.
It looks like we're playing 9-ball. We're still at Sam's.
We're still at Sam's.
Hollywood Billiards in Portland.
In Portland,
and
yes.
This is NWPA end of year tour stop?
End of year. Tour stop number 6, end of the year. This is Rail to Rail Productions.
Oh, that's right, we are.
Yes. And I'm Adrienne Beach, and I'm here with Sandro Menzel.
And so it looks like we have Stephanie Hefner playing
the 4-ball, and she's cutting that all the way down the corner.
Right. And she's playing Kathy Duenas.
Yes.
Stephanie
is from Portland area. Kathy is from down south Medford area, I believe.
No. I think she moved up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because when I spoke to her earlier, she mentioned that the Fortune Star Lounge is one of the places she plays fairly frequently.
Oh, well, she used to be down there.
I know.
I just thought she still was. Silly me.
No. Things change.
Yeah.
But speaking about Medford and changes, Chris Robbins is moving no farther north.
I know, and she wants to play some more.
Miss
her on the tour. Her on the tour.
Yes. Look at that. Ben Dwan's online. Hi, Ben. Congratulations on your 2 kids. I know it's been a while, but I haven't seen you lately, so congratulations.
Yeah, and when is Jocelyn going to come back and play?
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, I know about that because I took 10 years off of pool after I had my second child. It was like, no. Got to do the kid thing for a while.
So what do we have going on these other 3 tables to my right?
Well, there's Marianne Poole. She's playing Patricia Tipton, and that's a B-side match. Liz Cole is playing Mary Beth Johnson, and that's an A-side match. And then Celia Curry is playing Kathy Stanley, and that's a B-side match.
Okay.
So now you're all up to it.
I am. Are we only downstairs?
We're only downstairs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
no
good.
stairs today.
That's right. And everything is here. Everything is within sight.
Yes.
And Patricia's wearing cool shoes today.
Yeah, she's got her attitude shoes on.
Yeah. We probably shouldn't distract her with her attitude shoes.
Yeah, Ben, he says good luck getting her to start playing again. I know how that goes.
Yeah. So Ben, would you like us to help you a little bit, giving her, asking her, and just let us know. We will gladly help you if you'd like. Jocelyn, play. Jocelyn, we need you to play. Jocelyn, play.
Yeah, I'll give her about 10 years. I'm serious.
Yeah.
It's very common for women to take about 10 years off. Marianne
really?
took 17. I took 10 or 11. Kimberly Kirk took 10 years off. I mean, it's one of those things that we have children, our priorities change, and being able to juggle the travel schedule, everything that goes with pool, and competing at any kind of serious level, and managing the kids and their activities and all that kind of stuff. It's just
and it's not just about playing in the tournaments. You have to practice, and that's a lot of hours.
Right? And there's hours in that, and then
And it's not just women. A fellow I met in Lincoln City had taken 25 years off.
But it's much more common in women. Women who have kids. Yeah.
I recognize that move. She played a safety, or tried to play a safety on that 8-ball. Instead of trying to make it, she was trying to leave the cue ball on one rail and the 8-ball on the other rail.
She left it hard because the cue ball's on the rail.
And that is something I've seen that's a recent change in her approach. I think when I watched her earlier in the season, she probably would have tried to go for the 8-ball.
Well, she's going to go for it here.
No, I'm sorry. I was referring to Stephanie.
Oh, Stephanie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen her play some killer safeties over the years.
That's true. She does.
She's a very tough competitor.
Yep. And she works really hard
she does.
on our game.
She does. And she plays with a Revo shaft. And she was
Yeah.
telling me at the beginning of the year that she had to make a real commitment to play with it. And she chose, we kind of have a break, like December, January, right in there, where there's not a whole lot of pool going on because of the holidays and because of the new year and stuff like that. And she chose, to spend 2 months not playing any tournaments, no bar tournaments, nothing, and just practicing with her new shaft.
Really?
She says
Wow.
it was that much of a change for her.
Yeah. Well, that's
as
true commitment.
Yeah. It was just, she had to do that, and now she's very comfortable with it.
She was saying yesterday how she's going to have her whole cue adjusted to be able to handle the Revo shaft.
Really?
Yeah, because I believe she has a Mez playing cue.
Uh-huh.
That was a nice safety. Hey, Brian is back.
Brian, honey, please, you got to let it go at some point.
So I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but Brian, that would be our Captain Adrian's husband. He used to, from what I gather, he used to kind of give Adrian some incentive to play. Adrian might call it taunting, but a little incentive here or there. And one day, Adrian got her skill level improved to the point that she basically just crushed Brian. Well, crushed him like a little bug. Sorry, Brian. And
There wasn't much left of them.
right, and so
I had to kind of scoop them off the floor and
yeah.
put them in a little box and put them in the car.
Like I said, crushed like a little bug. Sorry, Brian. And now I think Brian has. It's tough. I'm sorry, Brian. I'm sorry that you had to go through that, but it's all part of life's lessons. I wish you the best of luck, and please remember, Arizona in the spring, and baseball. Val.
Yeah, he's been scarred for life.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Nice to see you, Val.
Hey, Val.
Yeah.
That's somebody I want to see playing next year, too.
That would be awesome. Val is a very good player.
Yeah. She would do well on this tour. She needs to play.
Yeah.
I know she played, I believe she played in the Fleece. Did she play at the Fleece?
She might have been at the place.
I think she was. I know she was in Bellingham, and I told her, you need to be playing.
Oh,
said,
yeah.
"No,
Yeah.
You need to be playing." Yes, honey, I know you have issues, and your issues have problems, and those problems have phobias, but there's not much we can do about it right at the moment.
Professional help, Brian. That's the next step. Professional help. And I'm sure you're man enough to do it.
Hey, speaking of Chris Robbins.
Chris Robbins. She's my future Scotch doubles partner.
Does she know it?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
I'm still working on her.
Okay.
Yeah, but we can drop like several divisions if we play together because my Fargo rate is so low.
Well, there you go, Chris. Then you can crush everybody.
Right. And I told her I take instruction well.
He does. He's trainable.
See? I have references. Is there going to be a second chance tournament
Yes,
today?
there is.
And will that be downstairs or upstairs?
They'll play that upstairs.
Okay.
Yes, there's always a second chance on Sunday.
Yeah. That looked like a safety. And I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary Beth Johnson is doing really well. I mean, she's only been on the tour. I think this year is the first year she's played. But to be on the A side this far in, that's pretty good. That's quite good. And I remember when she played, I think it was a year or two ago when they implemented Fargo in Lincoln City for the Scotch double stuff. She played with a really strong player, and her game just took off.
Yeah.
And it's just skyrocketing.
Yeah, she's been a good addition to the tour. Very nice lady, very
Yeah.
funny. Very
Funny.
funny.
And just a great attitude towards playing. That. Oh, well, I don't think that was quite as successful on a safety. But that was the attempt. I think she was trying to leave the one ball on one end rail and the cue ball on the other. She just hit it not quite right.
So let's see if she can bring this.
Yeah,
Ooh,
there we go, there we go. There we go. Now she has the 2 ball.
She has the 2 ball. The side pocket does come into play here.
Yeah. But you know, if you hit it with, yeah, it does come into play.
She may have to draw around that side pocket. Put a lot of bottom right on it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, bottom left. I'm sorry, bottom left.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it the wrong way.
Again? How many times have I told you you need to look at this the right way? Update on the score. Are we not
sorry.
current? Sorry about that, JJO. The score is, I can't see where the score is.
Stephanie's up.
Where is the scorecard thing?
Right here?
No, that's on the computer. I'm looking for the little flippy thing. Where's
It's over here sitting next to them.
there.
It's over there.
You keep pointing. Oh, there it is. So yesterday it was somewhere else.
Oh.
Oh, I see you leveled out the table again. That's good. Thanks. Sorry, I think I knocked it off yesterday. I tried fixing it at one point, but...
All kinds of things happened yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, you know, when mom's away.
This is the second rack. Yes, it is the second rack, Dan. Hey, Dan. Dan Wolf. Good to see you online.
Brian, no, the fleece does not have an 8-footer. You have to choose 7-footer or 9-footer.
And check it out. Hey, Laura. Laura joined, and so did
Lauren
Lynette.
Bendicus? Oh, yeah.
Lynette. So good to see you.
Lynette should start playing as well.
Oh, God, that would be awesome.
Lynette, you need to play this tour. It will help your game so much, and you will have fun.
Did you hear that, Lynette? She said, have fun.
You will have fun.
We'll have fun.
Ooh.
Hey, be careful there.
I'm just kind of shaking everything.
All right. That was unfortunate that she missed the 2 because it was a nice shot. And left her nice shape on the 3. The one saving grace here is she's forcing Stephanie to use the bridge, which, you know...
that doesn't bother Stephanie at all.
Stephanie's a strong enough player that it's not going to affect her. But some players, the bridge actually throws it off a little bit.
Okay, you see what Stephanie does? She puts the bridge on the
the
table.
table.
She's got her hand on it.
Uh-huh.
It's solid.
Are we giving lessons here now?
Drives me nuts when people are holding the bridge up by their chin and they're trying to stroke and everything's moving. It's like, oh, you're making me crazy. Put it down. Put it down on the table. Put your hand on top of it. You know, make sure it's stable.
So,
what?
You've been trying to incentivize people to participate in the tour, but Dan just showed up. Why aren't you incentivizing him to play on the tour? I mean, Dan's a good shooter. He needs to get more practice.
Well, Dan, when we start the men's side.
There we go. Are we starting a men's side?
Well, we have to have a regional tour up here for the men.
Right. When is that going to happen?
I don't know.
All right, but we're going to get Dan involved.
We're going to get Dan involved, yeah.
Good, good. Dan, did you hear
and
that?
Ben.
And Ben. Ben, right. Ben too.
And Sandro.
Yeah, I don't know.
See?
And Brian. Brian's going to play.
Brian's going to play, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember, Brian, it's just for fun. You got to have fun. That's the whole point.
Brian, I would suggest you trying to work on the 9-footers simply because you've got to work on your stroke and getting your smooth stroke and kind of.
All right, while you're thinking that,
up.
I'm going to interrupt you there.
What?
She got very lucky that the 8-ball went in when she hit off the 4. I don't wonder, can she see the 4? Yes, she can.
See the 4,
okay. Yeah. Oh. She got lucky, though. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's kind of tucked behind the 9 there, I think, a
Yeah.
little bit. Stephanie may be able to see an edge of it. She might be able to come off the. I think she can see a little bit of it looking
Yeah.
at the table. But anyway, what I was saying about Brian,
If she can see it nicely.
Yeah,
Nice
she can.
job.
there's some definite things that you need to practice. One is getting your stroke smoothed out, and then staying down on your shots. That's a big one,
Does he pop up?
like a jack in a box.
Oh, sorry, Brian. We got to work on that.
What people don't understand is when you jump up like that, you actually change where you hit in the cue ball. So it's real important, and you'll notice these ladies. Watch Kathy here. You see how she stayed down on her shot?
Yeah, she stayed down.
So she knows that she's hitting the cue ball where she wants to hit the cue ball. When you jump up, you're giving, extra spin. You don't know if you're hitting right, left. There's all kinds of things that are happening that you don't want to happen.
I've taken, I do a lot of photographs, and often I'll do multiple shots, right, in sequence. And the better players, you'll see them, the only thing that moves is their back arm, right? Everything else stays in place. It'll be like 3 or 4 exposures, and the only thing is that's all that moves.
Is their arm.
Yeah. Until the cue ball comes around, then they have to lift up really quick.
Then you have to lift up. Yeah, the only time you see me jump out of the way is if I've got one of those where I know I'm close and I have to get my cue out of the way quick before the cue ball comes back and hits it. Again, you see her hands on the table.
Come back around, get out from behind the 9, out from behind the 9. Oh, man. Wish these cue balls would learn a lesson. Brian, trust me, this is part of being married. If you were here in person commentating, it would be different. That was very unlucky for Stephanie. And she left herself behind the 9 and had to kick at the 6. So how are you doing this one? How are you doing the 6? Coming off the side rail?
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
like coming off the side rail.
Yeah.
You can actually put a little. Well, she's setting up for the 9. Yeah, I'm coming off the side rail. I'm putting a little draw.
A little draw, maybe a little
A
outside?
little outside English, just to get it. I want to get it past the center of the table towards the pocket. But I have a tendency to actually leave myself straight on.
Oh. That's kind of nice sometimes.
Well, yeah.
Here we go.
Say,
There we go. There we go. It might be a little bit too hard. No, she's
No,
fine.
actually, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. She's got a little bit of an angle.
Right.
She's a little close to the rail. She might not like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I tend to stop and literally leave myself straight on. I don't know how many times I do that shot, and I was like, straight on. I'm straight on the shot.
And
Now,
you don't
if I
like...
wanted to be straight on, I would not be straight on.
Why? What's the problem with being straight on? I mean, isn't...
Pool players like angles.
Okay, I'm just going to say yes. Because when I practice, that's what I practice, are straight on shots. That's the first thing I practice. And once I'm actually comfortable with that, then I start working with the angles.
It's funny. We're all used to the angles when we get, because if there's any issue with your stroke, if you're not hitting straight, if you're not,
Right. Well, that's the first thing I practice is you're getting that down.
Just hush a minute over there.
Brian, I know how you feel.
It's going to show up on that.
Uh-huh.
And there's, then you have to make sure you're shooting with a stop shot, or you're having to put a little bit more juice on the ball than you really want to. Whatever. If you have an angle, you're not worrying about a scratch. You're not worried about that kind of stuff. You can just use the rail to kill the speed of the cue ball, and, those things.
Right. Okay. Thank you. That was a nice break. It's unfortunate that nothing went in with all that.
Nothing went in.
Yeah.
Nice spread.
Yeah.
She can see the one, which is always what we want after the break.
The only potential issue I see is the 5, and that's not a big issue. Oh, somebody jumped on another table.
That would be Celia.
Yeah.
She's actually a really good jumper, too.
She is. I saw her yesterday do a jump with a floating bridge,
Mm-hmm.
and with a whatever the opposite of that is.
Yeah, I saw her, too, and I'm like, well, that's reminiscent of Alicia Rogers, who only did the free bridge,
Yeah, that's how
the air bridge, or whatever you want to call it.
floating bridge.
Yeah.
That's how I learned, and it's
No,
great.
I like stability.
I get that. And as you get more advanced, you use the more stable bridge. But as you're learning with a floating bridge, you have a little bit more room to work with, and I find it easier to get the cue ball in the air. Less accurate, but once you learn to get the cue ball in the air, then you work on accuracy. At least that's, my very meager strategy. How far has it gotten me? Not very far.
Brian, it's not so much that I worry about the scratch, because generally, you're straight on like that. You've got a little bit more wiggle room with the cue ball if you have the angle. You don't have to hit as perfect as you do with straight on shots.
So what are you doing with this cue ball here? Are you sending it down table? Or are you
I'm
trying
sending
to
it
play
down
safe?
table.
Playing safe?
Yeah. I'm going to send the cue ball over behind the 6, bottom right, and
But she's hitting with a little bit of top, so it looks
She
like
is.
she's trying to.
She's hitting it inside
She's
pocket.
trying. Yeah.
now if I was playing someone who is a little bit lower skill level, I might try that.
Yeah.
I happen to like the side pocket, so I will make ridiculous cuts into the side pocket just because I enjoy it, and I'm good at it,
Even on these tight tables.
even on these tight tables. I was doing it yesterday, and I know at one point somebody kind of looked at me like, yeah, can I give that look of, I can't believe she made that shot.
Yeah. I'm surprised Stephanie used that much follow on that. I think maybe she went a little farther than she intended.
But when I'm playing somebody like Stephanie, yeah, I'm playing
Safety's
safe.
all the way.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Loy's there. Nice to see you, Loy.
Because I know better. Because I know if I don't make this,
Oh, that's the drawback about rail first. Is you really get a lot of movement out of the cue.
yeah, you gotta learn to control the cue ball.
Yeah.
This table must be playing faster than the other tables,
Yeah.
because I was having trouble. I was playing Celia last night, and okay, so Celia is new, right?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't play on 9-footers, so she never has an opportunity to develop really develop a 9-foot stroke, right?
Right.
She's got good fundamentals.
Mm-hmm. It's
So-
very good fundamentals.
Yes, so she's very solid, and I'm not surprised she got as far in. The thing I told her, I said, look, the thing that you've got working in your favor is adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you were playing just normal and didn't have the adrenaline going, you wouldn't be getting as far on the table as you are. But you are getting as far as you are because of the adrenaline, so use it.
Excuse me just a moment. That was a great stop shot on the 3 to get shape on the 4.
Yeah.
I love this. This is wonderful. But you're right. The adrenaline is doing great, and she's
Yeah.
adapting really well.
She is. She's definitely going to be playing next year.
She is a force to be reckoned with. Sorry, am I speaking too prematurely on this? There we go. Nicely done.
That just means there's one more person I'm going to have to. I got to get on the table. I got to find some time to practice.
Well,
This is
that means you
killing
got to
me.
stop commentating so much.
Yeah, I really need, I really need a 9-footer.
Oh, yeah. Is that all?
Is that? Yeah, I know. Is that all?
And you probably want a diamond? Or will you settle for Brunswick?
I would settle for a Brunswick, but
Yeah.
yeah, I want a diamond. A lot of places are going with the diamonds because there are better tables, and it's what you in the NAPT we play on a lot of diamonds.
Yeah. I'm not sure I would say I would agree that they're necessarily better tables. I think they're as good. They're just different, and they're used a lot more often.
It's more of a pro level table.
Yeah.
You know, it's not Brunswick's are forgiving, unless this table here happens to be shimmed tight up. But they're much more forgiving tables.
Oh,
Whereas a diamond is not. You've got to be
Yeah.
much more accurate. So I think it's more of a professional.
and that's just the size of the pockets, though, right?
It's the size of the pockets and the way they're cut and the way they're shaped. Because on Brunswicks, if you notice, once you get inside the pocket, you're in the pocket.
Right.
Okay.
That was a very nice cut.
On a diamond, there is a shelf
Oh, yeah.
inside that pocket where you can actually set a ball inside the pocket, come off either point of the pocket, and not hit the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes that table much harder. You know, and the rails are, you know, I like the rails on the diamond rails and stuff, but it's the pocket and the way the pockets are cut. So you have to be accurate.
Yep.
And I know when they first started coming out, the pros were complaining
Yeah.
because they're so used to playing on this, and then they're switching. Stan Tranto came up to me and he says, "I hate these diamond tables. They make me feel like I'm an amateur." You know, and it's just like, this is what you need. You
Yeah.
need to be playing on tougher equipment as you get better. You know, because that kind of
Oh.
separates you.
That was unlucky.
Lois says diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Hey, Robin. Robin Adams is online. That's cool. Hey, Robin. Good to see you yesterday. I take it, Robin, you're going to be here for the second chance tournament? Maybe not.
I don't think so. I think they're in the money. So if they're in the money, they're not eligible for second chance.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm not following the bracket very well. Score needs to be updated.
Kathy got that one, huh?
She did.
And Kathy is on the bottom.
So now the score is 2-1 for Kathy.
Yeah. So we got Mary Beth is playing Liz Cole, and she is up 2-0 over Liz.
Wow.
I know. The score is 3-0.
3-0 between Marion and Patricia.
Patricia is up
Okay.
3-0 over Marion. And
It's something to 0 on the other one, but there's a water.
there's a water. Kira, can you see the score on table 6?
It's 106.
Okay. So it's 1-0. Sissy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got that one.
Thank you.
This is an A-side match.
Toshi wants to know where the brackets are.
Challenge.com.
And remember, what was it? You have to hit NWPA, Sam's
Sam's
with an
Billiards.
apostrophe.
Yes.
And Billiards.
Billiards.
Unless Warner's online and he can paste the URL in again.
I haven't seen one yet.
He was great yesterday, and that was so helpful.
Him and Snooker are the best moderators ever.
Oh, really? Hey,
Yeah.
there's Galena. She's asking if this is an A or B side match.
That's what I just answered. It's an A-side match.
Oh, sorry. I'm a little behind. Sorry,
See,
Galena.
you're not listening to me.
Well, I was
Typical man.
trying to
Doesn't-
pay attention to Galena. I mean, I can't pay attention to everyone at once. I have to have priorities. And at this instance, I prioritized Galena over you. I'm sorry. I know. It happens. I'm sorry, Galena, you played on a couple of stops this year, and I'm surprised you weren't here this weekend. That was a nice shot on the 1. And the 6 was a bonus. This is actually pretty cool. I like this. So you think you're going to go, would you go a couple of rails here to get to the 3?
Yep.
Or would you just do a kind of looks like you could almost do a stop shot or follow just a little bit to get shape on the 3.
No, I'm coming around the rails.
Yeah. But
Just-
you've got that traffic you got to make sure to get around.
Yeah. But I think you can get in between the 5 and the, what is that, the 8 ball?
Yeah.
I
But-
think you can get in down
Yeah.
through there.
I know. I like to overthink it and get in trouble, so I'm trying to come up with simpler solutions.
You know, the other thing is you can leave it long, but then you're definitely playing a safe on the 3. So I'm trying to get
easy.
shape. I'm trying to get shape. I'm going to go to the side rail, go to the end rail, and come back through.
I don't mean to say this in a negative way, but you're out. If you were playing safes, you might be in and still playing. I'm kidding.
You know, at least I get in there and play.
Brian, I know how you feel.
Did you really want to go there? Mr. I'll take pictures. Are
Why-
you going to start a men's tour? No, I probably won't play.
Why do you think I do pictures? I can't play.
One for me, 0 for Sandro.
Only one? I figured we're up to like 10 or 15 for me. Oh, nice try on the 3. I like that shape on the 4. Yeah. All right, what do you think Kathy's thinking here? How to put the 3 in and get to the 4.
Kathy's thinking, I really would like a nap right about now. Oh, no, wait, that's me. See, she,
Can't find on Challenge. Is there any way we can paste the URL in here? I mean, isn't it from the isn't it still on the clipboard from yesterday?
no,
You know,
I had to do a 4-hour update on, so I think it cleared everything out.
Oh, that would have done it. You know, it'd be what we should think about doing is figuring out some way to create a shortcut so that every time we hit that shortcut, it pastes in the URL, and we can just do that every hour or so, and we don't lose it.
Great.
You want me to figure out how to do that?
Of course I do.
Yeah, but this is a Windows machine. I don't do Windows. If we did this on a Mac, I would gladly do that.
Did you bring your Mac?
I did.
I'm only using this for YouTube and Facebook and to get onto to fix the website. That's it. This doesn't run anything. If you want to put your Mac up here and you have a way to do it, be my guest. You can certainly set it up here.
Next time I will do
Your
this.
battery probably lasts longer than mine too. It might even connect to the internet easier. I don't know.
Probably, but then I would get distracted because I'd see all these images that I need to work on because I'm so far behind.
Oh, jeez. All right, let's see.
There we go. So the 5 goes between them. Oh, she's going. Yeah, it does. It goes between the 2. That's nice. Nice shot. I like this. This is good shape. It's not straight in, which you like.
Yeah, I like this because it makes it easier to get back into the 8.
Yeah.
I like playing the rails.
Mm-hmm. That was nice. I like. She's straight in? No, she looks like she has a little bit of an angle. So Toshi, did you type in Sam's with an apostrophe? That was nice. That was nice. Maybe a little harder would have been a little easier, but at least she can see it. Yeah, one of the things we found, Toshi, is that you have to type Sam's with an apostrophe. NWPA space Sam's with an apostrophe space. I can't remember what the last word was, but Adrienne's going to paste it in the chat. She just did it on the Facebook side. Just a moment, she'll put it in on the YouTube side.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe, maybe not. We'll twist her arm.
There you go.
There we go. Yes. Thank you, Toshi, for asking. Oh, that was unlucky. But left her long.
That's,
All right.
you know, that's a good 1-ball leave.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mary Beth just got very unlucky shooting on the 9-ball. She missed her shot and left Liz a almost straight in shot on the side pocket.
Oh, no.
No, not quite. It's a little.
No.
Okay, all right. It's going to take a little work. I mean, we all miss shots, but it's just particularly frustrating when you leave your opponent an easy shot when you do.
Yeah. I'd rather leave mine,
A little bit
difficult.
challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because most of my opponents are better than I am, and I want them to work for the win.
If nothing else, they had to work for it.
There, Liz got that one. That was a nice shot.
So now they are tied at 2.
Yep, 2-2. 2-2, 2-2. That
And
was
we are
nice.
tied at 2 here.
All right. So you're hitting some button, Nick, from at the score.
Uh-huh.
Okay, because that's not how you showed me how to do this yesterday.
Uh-uh. I did that for a reason. Because then you...
Don't even tell me.
No, the reason is because it's simpler because you see and you can change the name. So you
Yes.
don't know that you have to push the arrows and, it's less steps.
Right.
But I know I can have this up and I know I can hit those, which keys I need to hit to...
So you're like an advanced user.
Yes, I am.
That's great.
Considering I've been using it for a few years. Yeah, I know some of the shortcuts.
Yeah, that's good. I would expect you to.
And in my, 2-minute tutorial, I just don't go into the shortcuts. It's like, here, this is where it is.
That's good. Thank you. Keep it simple. I like that. I was part of a conversation this morning with two friends, and they were talking about sharing files back and forth, and they were talking about the difficulties or something. And I'm like, excuse me just a minute. Are you trying to say that that you use NTFS and the other machine can't read it, can only read NTFS but not write to it, and that you can read HFS plus? And I'm like, he looks at me and he goes, yeah, that's the technical way of describing it. I'm like, now I know what you're talking about.
Now I get it. Because otherwise, why aren't you just using, Google or something,
weird,
Google
weird.
Docs, and there you
Yeah.
go, files have changed.
Yeah.
Dreamcatcher is watching from Chicago. Yay.
Yeah, cool. So Dreamcatcher, do you go see the NAPT event that's in Chicago? Is
Yeah.
what's the name of the place there?
It's at Shooters. It's
Shooter.
actually in Grays Lake.
Yeah.
It's every August.
Isn't that kind of a warm time to be in Chicago?
It's actually quite nice.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It is a nice time to be in Chicago.
Oh.
Occasionally you get the occasional thunderstorm, which is always exciting, but all right, I had a calendar on here somewhere. Oh,
It's right there.
put your glasses on, woman. So here, I need to go to, yeah, it's going to be
Oh, hey, Vanessa.
the
Dreamcatcher.
14th through, oh, Vanessa. Yeah, she'll be there.
Oh, excellent.
She's on the board of the NAVT. She better be there.
Hey, good one, Adrian.
He's laughing so hard, he's knocking his mic around.
Oh, that was very unfortunate. But, if you're going to give your opponent ball in hand, doing it early in the rack is better than later.
Oh, Lord, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 9-ball and in 10-ball.
And, this is not going to be an easy rack to run. But Stephanie's been playing a lot more safeties today.
Well, she's being a little bit more careful.
Yeah. So is she trying to line up to put the 3 in the far corner over there?
I think that's what she's trying to make up her mind. No, I'm not going to play in it. I can't. I got to do this.
Oh, she's trying to put the 3 in the same pocket. All right.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah, it was
That's
a matter of where do I want to put my cue ball?
Yeah.
And how am I going to get...
And that's good because we talked yesterday about how it's more difficult to hold the ball on the table. So going a little bit further, that's an easier solution. That was nice. Now, what are you doing here on the 4? You playing? I'm playing safe.
I'm
When
cutting
in
it
doubt,
up the
play
table.
safe. No, I'm playing safe. When in doubt, play safe. I'm always in doubt. I play safe.
No wonder. If you actually tried making a ball once in a while, you might actually improve to, a 3 or a 4.
Hey, did I call this one? She played it safe. Or she tried.
Yeah.
Wasn't as successful as we might have hoped.
If she had struck that a little bit, she would have made that ball.
Yeah, but look at the leave on the 5. It's
I
5 is tough.
Yeah, the 5 is tough.
All right.
Oh, I need to get off for just a second.
Oh, would you like me to mute you?
I can do it. I'll be right back. I have a raffle prize that I need to give Melissa Rushton, who's sitting over there.
Okay.
So I'm going to go do that.
I'll be here.
Can you handle this?
I don't know.
Here,
It'll be tough.
just in case I don't get back right away.
Oh, there's the
There's the scores.
I know how to do that. You showed me
Okay.
that yesterday.
Yes, I did. In the 2-minute tutorial. I think it was probably a 30-second tutorial.
It was 30 seconds. Maybe like 29. But who's counting? Dara's online. Hey, Dara. Good to see you. Oh, that was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. All right, so ball in hand on the 4, trying to figure out how to get to the 5. And I don't know where the 5 goes. So, oh, wait, it goes in the far corner. But if I'm playing this, I'm just looking to see the 5 so I can figure out how to play a safety. Unless you're on Stephanie's skill level, in which case you're looking to make the 5. Yeah, for those who didn't hear, we had an awards banquet last night where a number of women received awards and congratulations for their hard efforts and the things that they did. There was also a raffle, and there were raffle prizes handed out, and I don't know what they were, so you'll have to find out from somebody else. And but it was really cool. There were a lot of cool things. So if you make one appearance on the tour, that last one of the season is probably a good one to go to. On the side table here, Mary Beth just made a great shot on the 7 to give herself shape on the 8. Unfortunately, she's going to have her work cut out to try and get back to the 9 because she basically has to draw all the way to the other end of the table. We'll see what she does. Well, I will. I'll try to report back. All right, so here we are. She made the 5 with shape on the 6. Looks like the 6 goes past the 7, so all she has to do is figure out where she wants to leave the cue ball for the 7. Yeah, so I don't know whether depends on how my stop shots are doing in my draw, but I might be inclined to just follow this a little bit. Looks like she's trying to stop it. Yeah. Oh, all right. So Mary Beth has pulled the bridge out because on the 8 ball, because she's got to go, and she tried to do a massive draw, and I don't think she got quite far enough. We'll see what she does on the 9 ball, whether she tries to bank it or play it safe. All right. So 7. For Kathy, she's trying to put it in the corner pocket, and it doesn't look like it went. That's unfortunate, but she did leave it rather challenging for Stephanie. I don't know if she can see quite enough of it to put it in the side pocket. Looks like Stephanie's trying to line up for the side pocket. And, oh, it went. It would have gone. She didn't quite make it. Mary Beth went for the bank shot. Didn't quite make it. But she did leave Liz a long cut.
No, you call me Kara.
All right.
Coming. I gotta go the long way out there.
All right. Shooting at the 7. Question is, what's she going to do? Is she going to try to bank it in the side? Is she going to try to play safe? What's the goal here? She did try for the side. That was a tough bank shot. And not an easy shot for Stephanie because it's kind of tight, but not impossible. Oh wait, we got traffic on here. Hold on. Tina's online. Hey Tina, nice to see you. Oh man, the stream. Okay, so I let Adrienne know that that the stream is lagging. Wahoo! I don't even know what you're saying. Sorry, I just can't read that. I'm not that good. Must be my glasses. I think they called Ford in to watch for the possible double hit. Oh, did you get the 9 in? Excellent. And Adrienne will be here in just a second. I'll let her update the score. All right, I will try to do this. Okay, I incremented the score. It should be current. It looks like it is 3-2 for Stephanie. Warner, thanks for your help. I appreciate it. All right, looking around the scores, it looks like it's 3-2 for Liz over Mary Beth. On table 6, it's 2-1, which I believe is in favor of Celia. And on the other table, they're taking a break, and they turn their scorecards away, so I can't tell you what the score is. Oh, looks like she made something, but not a great shape on the 1. Wonder if she's going to just push or try for something. Miramine, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Welcome. Good to have you in the chat. Looks like Stephanie got lucky with that leave. Leaving Kathy slightly hooked on the 1 ball. Yeah, Tina, what we'll probably do, and this is just a wild guess on my part, is that Adrienne will restart the system between matches, which unfortunately is going to be a little while, but that's probably what she'll do. Suzanne, it's great to see you online. Hope your class stuff is going well. We missed you here on the tour. Yeah. Adrienne just showed up. She's a two-fisted drinker.
That's me.
That was a nice shot. Don't go in. Don't go in. Oh, great leave on the 2. That was really close. Hey, Mike D is online. A great Mike D. Welcome, man. Good to see you. Nice shot on the 2. Looks like she's going to try and put the 3 in the side, which should naturally leave her shape on the 4. All right, let's see what we can find. Scores look all the same except for the one placard that's turned away. Mike D, you live in this area. We're at Sam's Hollywood Billiards, and I figured you'd show up here. Because I figured this is kind of your home turf. Maybe I'm a bit off. There we go. This. I think once she gets shape on the 7, she'll be good to go if she can pull that off here.
Oh yeah, it was last time. I didn't see this.
Oh, very nicely done. Very nice. Just stay out of the pocket. There we go. Oh, she might actually be just a little too straight on that. Just kind of hard to believe. Yep, I think she's trying to figure out how to get to the 8. Ah, okay. Interesting idea there. I think she was trying to get the cue ball a little farther from the side rail in that process, but I could easily be mistaken. Wow, that was incredible. Really nice shot there. I did not see that as an option. I guess that's why I'm not on the tables. Oh, that was unfortunate. Such a great run. Yeah. All right, Kathy, let's see what we can do here. All right, everybody, hold your breath. There we go. Nicely done. Okay. Let's see if we can update the scores. So I believe it's 3 all. That was a very nice rack. And I believe it's Kathy's turn to break. All right, looking at the other tables, it appears that Celia is up 3-1 over Kathy Stanley. And no change on the score with Liz and Mary Beth. That would be 3-2 for Liz. And Patricia Tipton playing Marion is hidden score. So Patricia playing Marion is 4-3 in favor of Patricia. They just returned from their break. And it looks like Stephanie and Kathy are taking their break. So I'm going to take one as well. I'm going to tap Adrienne on the shoulder and get her to start a commercial because they're on break.
They're on break?
They're on break. Would you start a commercial or 2 or 3? And if you guys don't see the commercial, please do like we did yesterday and just imagine, cool stuff being said about some of our sponsors. You can see them at the top of the screen, although I think it just disappeared. I am muting myself.
Okay, and we're back. Our score is 3-3. I think Sandro has gone to take pictures. So I want to thank him for sitting in with me. Hi, Warner and Tina. Warner is one of our primo moderators in our YouTube chat. Him and Snooker take care of things over there. All right, so Kathy's got the 3 in the corner. It will go past the 5. Oh, no, I guess it wouldn't. Well, it looked to me like it would go. So scores on the other matches. Liz Cole is up over Mary Beth, 4-2. That's the other A-side match going on. And we have Celia Curry playing Kathy Stanley, and Celia is up 3-1. And then we have Patricia Tipton playing Marianne Poole, and that score is, they turned their score, so I have no idea. I can't tell. So this is officially the last tour stop of the year. And it is the last stream of the year. Hey, Jimbo. Oh, Kathy's got the cut. Yes, Warner, they're breathing much easier. They tried to talk me into playing in the second chance, but I said, no, I need to give you guys a chance to play. Never mind that they're playing it upstairs and the stream is downstairs. It would just be too hard for me. Okay, so Kathy's got ball in hand. Let's see. The 6 in the corner. I'm going to come off the rail a little bit and come out into the middle of the table. Take the 6 in the 8 ball in the corner. So I want to come back across the table. Almost want to get straight on, because if I can play a stop shot here, then I've got a good shot for the 9. I personally like to be a little closer if I'm going to play a stop shot. I won't have to put that much speed on the ball. She's playing this with follow. This must be an angle, and there is. I'm just coming back out. She's perfect. Perfect shot on the 9. And there is the 9. So Kathy goes up 4-3. And this race to 6. All right, so Stephanie's got a break. 2, 3. She made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, came up dry. you back? Are you done taking pictures? No, I know. Okay, you're not done taking pictures. I know, you're never done taking pictures. What am I asking? You are
Looks like
now.
all right. Let's see, who did we miss here? Oh, Brian's still communicating. That's great, Brian. And Burn's with us. Burn. And who's on the other side? Who's over here? Oh, Jimbo's here. Welcome, Jimbo. I know, Adrian probably already welcomed you.
Oh, excuse me.
I like Warner's comment that all the ladies are breathing easier because you're not playing today.
Yeah, well, they tried to talk me into playing in the second chance.
Uh-huh.
And it's upstairs, and I said I can't really do the streaming and the second chance at the same time.
you don't
And,
have-
and you know,
No, you know.
I know they could use a break.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that, though. I think you should get wireless headphones, and then you could be upstairs and still talking on the commentary stream.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Uh-huh.
Not. As if I don't have enough frickin' voices in my head when I'm playing. You want to add some real ones?
Hey, what a great way to distract you.
No,
You know?
no. When I first started really doing a lot of commentary, I had a little issue because I would commentate my matches in my head.
Oh,
Not a good plan.
not so much.
No. And the other thing is I didn't see the table the same way as I do when I'm sitting here. So there was a learning process for me to be able to take the commentator Adrian and the player Adrian and meld them and say, okay, so what I see at the table is the same thing I see when I'm at the table,
Right.
kind of a thing, and do.
So here we are in the 6, trying to figure out how to get to the 7.
That's
All
the
right.
8 ball.
There's a 7 on this side, though, isn't it?
Yes, it's a 7 on this side. Oh, that's 6.
Yeah, there's
Huh.
a 6 in the corner.
I didn't see the 6 in the corner.
Yeah, I was wondering why she's... Oh, I like that. I like that. She might have gone just a wee bit far out, but I think that still works
I
quite
think it still
nicely.
works to cut it in the corner, yeah.
Yeah. Or if you can hit it just the right speed, there's a nice safety right here. But I like cutting it.
It sounds like somebody's got a jackhammer or like a
Yeah.
serious garbage disposal going on. I really do have the soundboard too far away.
That's right. You keep having to get up to adjust it. But I'm not sure where you would put it.
Well, I
Because
just need,
everything needs to be close.
that would make it a little easier to get to the button.
Oh, nice try on that cut. Oh, that was a really nice try. And shape on the 8. That would
shape
have been
on
the
the 8.
out. Right. Nice try.
Let's see. See if she decides to. She's got a couple options here. It does cut in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
so you can do that. It's just a little harder.
Yeah.
There is the bank back to where she's standing,
Right.
if you want to do that. There's the safety, where you just kind of separate the balls, but I think she's going for the cut in the corner. No?
Or
bank.
she's going for the bank, which
Ooh,
didn't
she
quite
hung it.
get. Oh, man. But it was also a tough leave on the 8. Right? Because she's leaving herself either a tough cut.
Well,
Or
it's a
another
cut to
bank.
the side.
Yeah.
And then you come around 3 rails and you got position on the 9. I like that one.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because I think it would have been better if she'd gone a little bit further or not quite as far.
I don't know. I leave myself that one all the time. It's just like, I made friends with it. It's like, oh, look at this one. I know how to do this one. It's that shot, that you just, I'm constantly doing this to myself, so you get good at it.
Gotcha. All right. So you're trying to say that I should leave myself worse to get better.
Well, you learn how to make balls.
You know, I'm pretty lazy, so I try to make things easy for myself. Oh, that was so close. That was very close. And she came back for shape on the
yeah.
8. No, she didn't leave it. She did leave it rather tough.
Stephanie can bank, so this can
She
go
can
back in the
bank.
corner.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering what that noise is. Is that like a blender?
I don't know if it's a blender or if it's a garbage disposal
Oh, or jackhammer.
or
Maybe
a
they're taking out some.
jackhammer. I don't know, but it kind of sounds like it's like they. See, she
There
can
was the
bank.
bank. Oh, that was a great bank. At just the right speed.
Now, Stephanie originally came up from California.
That's right.
She lived in the Sacramento area,
Mm-hmm.
played out of hard times there.
Mm-hmm. She was talking to me about this yesterday. They have the pockets there on the tables at hard times are supposedly quite difficult.
Yeah, they they have a lot of tables there. So they have a tournament room where they have 8 tables, and basically, I wouldn't say bleachers because it's made out of wood, but you know where you can sit and sit up and
Yeah.
and watch what's going on. Mirrors all the way around, so you can always
Oh, wow.
see. Yeah, so it's a really nice room for tournament play.
Yeah.
And then out in the main area, they have another 16 9-foot tables.
Did
They
you
have
say 16?
16. Wow. So they've got 8 on one side, 8 on the other side of this, down the middle of the room. There's like, poles and stuff to hold up the building probably, tables and things. So on the right side, as you're looking at the tables, on the right side, those pockets are tighter. The ones on the left side are more for the average pool player, and the pockets
Oh,
are, and they
yeah.
play a lot of APA and that kind of stuff, so they're bigger pockets there.
But you said another 16 tables. I don't think I've been to any place that actually has a first 16 tables.
Yeah, well, I've been to a few.
Yeah. Kristen Camas, welcome online. Good to see you here yesterday playing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good to see it. We have
She's
a
a
lot
good
of
player.
yeah, we have a lot of ladies in the Northwest, and it's nice to see them. They're coming out and playing. All right, some updates on scores. So Celia is on the hill against Kathy Stanley, 5-1. Liz Cole is up over Mary Beth Johnson, 4-3.
And this score is 4-5. I'm not sure who's up.
Okay. And then our current score here is 4-3, Kathy.
Kristen, you played awesome. Sometimes we all have an off day here or there. But, it is what it is.
I've been doing this for a long time, and I watch my matches. So I'll go back and watch my matches. And one of the things I learned was, one, when I thought I played horrible and I went back and watched it, I didn't play as bad as I thought I did. I made the right decisions. I was just a little off. It's not playing horrible. Sometimes you don't get the rolls, that kind of thing. I also discovered that when I thought I killed it and played fantastic, I went back and watched it and went, oh, honey, you didn't play as good as you thought you did. Look at you. You got some rolls there, and you got lucky. So it kind of goes both ways, You don't generally play as horrible as you think you do. When you actually look at it from an analytical point of
Right.
view, it's like, okay, I could have done this better, or this pattern would have been better to take, and look at it that way. Which is why I always go back and I like to look at my videos when I have an opportunity.
I tried going back and looking at some of my videos, and turns out I wasn't on them.
That goes back to that whole playing in the tournaments in the first place.
No. I was in a tournament, and this was in Lincoln City when you were doing the APA, and you would film 4 tables, and I was on one of the tables. And both my partner and I were playing Scotch. We both inadvertently jumped the cue ball over the object ball by accident, hit the far rail and came back, hit the object ball, made a legal hit. I mean, what are the chances of both of us doing this in one match? So I'm like, I'm buying this. All right, so I ordered the DVD, and it comes in. Well, it turns out there was another match on one of the other 3 tables that was far more important, and it was all focused on that one. So I bought a DVD of somebody else's match.
This is the reason why we don't do 4 tables anymore in APA. It is too hard to manage. I mean, I may go back up to 4 tables at one point in time, but there will be a camera on each one of them all the time because that kind of stuff, it drove us nuts.
Oh, Heather, Renee, welcome. Oh, Kristen's asking who won the awards last night.
Oh, the awards. Okay, so we have
Ooh, that was unfortunate.
our tour champion.
Hold on just a second. Kathy made a great shot and was trying to get shape on the floor, but she hit the 5, which was nice to get the separation, but locked herself behind the 8 ball.
I see that.
Yeah. Okay, you can go back to talking about the awards.
Okay, thank you. So Liz Cole is our tour champion this year.
Yay, Liz.
We could give that one out right away because there's nobody going to beat her. She is like at 700 points or something like that, and the nearest one is like 350. You only get 200 for first place, so.
Oh, hey, speaking of Liz, the match between Liz and Mary Beth is now tied at 4.
Oh. Okay. All right, and then let's see. We had a new award this year, the President's Award,
Oh,
because
that's right.
I'm the president and I get to make shit up. Oh, make stuff up.
You're making stuff up again, huh?
I am.
So do you think she's going for 3 rails here? Because it looks like you can almost make the 3 rail shot, but you got to figure out how to avoid the 6
I'm
and the
going
9.
1 rail here, maybe 2.
Really?
Yeah.
1, 2? Yeah.
You can come off the end rail and come off the side rail and hit into that.
Oh, yeah, that looks like what she's trying to do.
I think that's easier than. Yeah, see?
It is. Oh, that was a good shot until
She just got a little deep. But
a little unlucky there. That was a very nice try. Oh, so back to your makeup awards.
so I felt like that we needed to recognize people who go, contribute to the tour, maybe not necessarily on the table. And because all of our other awards are about how you play,
Right.
kind of a thing. So,
So you have an award for who did the most commentating and who
you
did
know,
the worst.
It just pitched in and helped out,
right,
and,
okay.
and did stuff.
Right.
So, and there was 3 people that really stood out, and I just thought, I can't choose between these 3 because they have been working together. They've been killing it. So,
Right.
The President's Award went to Nicole Dennessy,
Right.
Stephanie Hefner, and Kira North.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
All awesome people.
all awesome people.
Well, I see she was trying to do. It looked like she was trying to put the 9 in the side, but the leave was really nice because it's a challenging leave for Kathy on the 4. I'm trying to figure out what jump shot.
It's probably the jump shot you were talking about.
Oh.
So anyway, yeah, those 3. I mean, just this tour would not be what it is today without those 3 working their butts off. So, it was just one of those things you have to recognize when people do that kind of stuff, and say thank you.
Yeah.
And this was my way of saying thank you, for what they've done.
That was a great shot on the 4 ball, and she can see the 5 ball. Me,
She can see the 5.
I'm taking safety on the 5 ball.
Of course you are.
Of course, because I always think safety.
And safety is a good idea. And what you want to do is actually put that cue ball right back where it is.
Yeah. So what other awards do we have?
So then we have Rookie of the Year. Donna Kingsbury got that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Donna.
Yeah.
Uh,
Not quite.
and then
Not quite the safety I think she was trying for.
and then we had Most Improved.
Oh, yeah.
Kara North got that one.
Wow, yeah.
She was a little surprised.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't think I've it's like, yeah, we noticed it. You may not think you're doing that right, but we noticed it.
Excellent.
And then And then we have Player of the Year.
Oh, right.
And Player of the Year has to do with, somebody who's high in the standings, but also sportsmanship, a good ambassador kind of thing. And Marion Poole got that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So she thought she was going to get most improved because her game has really jumped up, and it has.
Yes, yeah.
And if she didn't get Player of the Year, yeah, I would definitely said, hey, most improved for her, because that's who I was thinking too until somebody else. I didn't, I just said we got to do the awards. Who are your votes for? These are,
Right. And who votes?
The board.
Oh, okay.
The board does, and it was unanimous for Marion.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, one person sat out, and all the rest of us went, oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of the perks for all of your efforts on the board is you get to vote for everybody.
Oh, yeah, we get to vote for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. No, that's great.
Yeah, and we get the,
Dan's asking if the score is correct.
I already fixed it. It's 4-4.
All right. Well, I'm just checking. Trying to look out for Dan.
Okay. But you're trying to look out for me, but all right.
I try to look out for you too. Maybe I'm looking out for both of you.
All right, it looks like Liz Cole went up 5-4.
Yeah.
That match over there.
Wow, that was a nice cut. Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Oh, that was unfortunate. All right.
I don't know what's going on over there.
Oh, by the way, the second chance tournament's starting upstairs. They're playing
Yes.
on 2 tables.
I told you they tried to talk me into playing.
I know. You decided to give them a break, though.
I did.
Yeah. There, I thought you were hanging out here just to keep
No,
me company.
I decided that, they deserve a break from being tortured by
Yeah.
me.
I think it's because you don't trust me to do this by myself. Which is good, because I wouldn't trust me to do this by myself.
I don't know. There was a lot of people doing a lot of stuff yesterday over here because I was playing so much, which is, this is new and exciting for me. But, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, check that out. Eve's online. Hey, Eve. It was good to see you yesterday. Thanks
Eve,
for
yeah.
stopping by.
Hurry up and finish with school so you can come back and play.
Oh, yeah. Hey, and good luck with school. That is totally awesome that what you're studying. Matter of fact, a friend of mine that I was just talking to last night, or was it this morning? It was this morning. Told me about the program that you're in and said it spoke very highly of it as well. I wish I could remember the name of it, but it escapes me. Sorry.
Huh. Maybe that's why you can't make balls, because you can't remember the shots.
I can't. Just short-term memory issues.
And long-term memory issues, too, apparently.
I just got memory issues. What were we talking about?
How delicious the lemonade is.
They have lemonade here?
Yeah, and they make it themselves.
Ooh.
Apparently, their jam is amazing as well. They make that, too.
Yeah. This is a nice place.
Yeah.
We're at Sam's Hollywood Billiards in Portland. Just in case anybody's forgotten in the last 3 minutes, since we mentioned this last.
This is the Northwest Women's Pool Association. Let me try this again. Northwest Women's Pool Association tour stop number 6.
Is it 6?
It's 6.
Oh, let's see.
Final tour stop of the year.
Uh-huh.
So Chris is going to have to hurry up and work on the standings, and I'm going to have to hurry up and work on the invites, because we'll get so many invites from the NAPT for the Division II championships.
It appears as though Liz won in her match against Mary Beth. The final score being 6-4. It is a race to 6, right?
It's a race to 6.
Yeah.
And Warner, it is 5-4.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Warner. Keeping her on her toes.
Yeah.
So you said this is tour stop number 6?
Number 6.
Okay, so the first one was at the Cue Ball in
Salem.
Salem. The second one was the Fortune Star Lounge.
Fortune Star Lounge down here in Portland.
Okay, and number 3 was that the one in Auburn? At
Yes.
15th Street?
That was at 15th Street.
And number 4.
Was at Aloha.
Aloha, right?
That
What
was
that,
at
the
the Underground.
All right. And number 5.
That was at the Golden Fleece.
The new Golden Fleece in Everett.
Yes, the new
Everett,
Golden Fleece.
Washington. And then number 6 here at
At Sam's Billiards.
Solid. Yeah. That's impressive. You remembered them all.
I didn't know there was going to be a quiz. I would have studied a little bit.
Well, you know, those of us with memory issues, we have to work on things to try to remember things.
So yeah, we'll have.
Oh, that was 2. Wait. Oh, yes. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice hit.
Yep. That was unfortunate. She did a great kick on the 1 ball, but unfortunately left herself hooked on the 2 ball, and then had to kick the 2 ball.
And it looks like Celia just defeated Kathy Stanley.
Oh. That looks like another safety here. Yep. Safety on the 2 ball. It's so nice when I can predict safeties.
Uh-huh.
Well, I just predict everything as a safety, and when it happens, then I'm right.
Yeah, it's kind of like a blind nut. Oh, blind squirrel will find a nut every once in a while. Something like I don't know. I don't know how those things work.
And it appears that the Marion Poole and Patricia Tipton match is over, but I'm not sure who
all
got
right,
that one.
go look at the score.
All right.
Yes. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can. Yeah. Okay, so Marion did get that. Okay.
Yeah, she dug the 8. Hill. And almost didn't give me the ball.
I really want to see more of the table. Then again, we're sitting so low, it's like you get a really good view from up there, but I don't think I can set up on the stairs. But it's harder to see the angles and such. All right, he's just weird. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to have 5-6 matches. They can't happen until this match is done because this is an 8-side match, and the loser of this match will be playing in one of the 5-6 matches. So we'll have 5-6. And then after 5-6, then we have a fourth. We'll have the point match, and fourth match will be fourth place will be going on at the same time. And then we'll have the third place match, and then the finals, which is a single race to 9. He doesn't pay attention either.
Listen.
it just goes in one ear and out the other. Oh, your ear's a block. That's the problem.
Will Wilson just signed in. Welcome. Oh, I like that.
Hey, White Tee.
Nice shot on the 3. Little tough that she's on the rail for the 4, but the leave should be pretty natural on the 5. At least from my difficult perspective here, it looks like it. Oh, wow. hit the 6, hit the 6, hit the 6. Nice. Nice. Just enough of a bump to stop the cue ball to give her shape on the 5. So I don't get this Buckeye ball recipe, but there was some
Okay, so-
reference. Hold on, some reference to it yesterday, and we're back to it now. Now you can.
Well, I told Tina I would send her the Buckeye ball recipe because she's going to make Buckeye balls for Warner, who would really like them because he fixed the lawnmower that she had an accident with.
Oh, sounds like there's a nice story here, but I'm going to just.
Well, apparently she ran over the neighbor's garden hose. She said it sounded like the 4th of July happening under.
That was a great shot on the 5 to get shape on the 6. I really like that shot. So there's a lawnmower and there's a 4th of July thing, and Warner helped things out.
Yeah, so he's going to get Buckeye balls, and I was going to send Tina the recipe for it, but I wanted to send her my recipe for it.
Oh, because yours is better than all the others.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
And because there's all these recipes online, but it's not, I want to send her mine because I know mine is a really good one. I've tested it.
Mm-hmm. That's good. I'm glad you have.
Yeah. But I haven't been home long enough to actually spend time to be able to find it. So it's been like, I'm home. I didn't even do laundry. I actually had to bring dirty clothes down here to use the washer and the dryer in the house so I could have clean clothes to wear. I mean, this has been my life for the past 2 months. I mean, I come home and it's just,
Yeah,
I have a day.
Brian, I'm beginning to understand things a little bit more clearly.
It was just like, so Tina, I have not forgotten about the Buckeye ball recipe. I'm going to get it to you, and like I said, this is a recipe that my family has. So it's a special recipe. I want to send you that one because I'm not sure about the other ones that are online.
So how are you hitting this 8 to make sure you get shape on the 9?
I'm hitting it with draw.
Right, so it's going to come across the table, and you're going to put the 9 in the same pocket with your hand. With their hand?
That's when I'm going to try either that or I'm going to stroke it enough that I come all the way back across and sit in the other corner.
Ah, yes. That was a good call. Good call. By the way, Tina, I find that sending Adrienne a text message every day reminding her sometimes works. But a polite message, Hi, Adrienne, how are you doing? Hi, Adrienne, how are you doing? Hey, I've been thinking about Buckeye balls. Hey, you know that lawnmower story I heard?
We are tied at 5. We're hill.
Yes, that was a nice out. That was very well done. And here they are hugging because they're like, yes, it's come down to the final game.
Yeah, it's a good match, and it's just it's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Things are good.
So yeah, yeah, lawnmower survived. No, it may take me a little bit to do something, but I generally do what I'm supposed to do.
Uh-huh.
And it does take some poking because there are other fires going on over here. And sometimes they get a little out of control.
But you're not doing any more tournaments for a while now, right?
No, and actually Janet Henry has, she's going to volunteer some time to basically be my assistant.
Oh, nice.
So she already does things when we travel.
Mm-hmm.
Because she went to Quebec, she went to Bellingham, and she's come here now. She's playing on the NWPA. Well, she'll come along and she'll say, "You need to plug in your phone." And I'll say, "Oh, okay." And she'll hand me a cord. Plug in your phone. It's like, okay. She just knows I run my phone out, and so she says, "Well, I figure if my phone needs to be charged, so does yours." So
smart move.
yeah. So she does things like that. Or have you eaten? No, a lot of people ask me, "Have you eaten?" Because I do forget to eat, and because I get busy with that. And this is a really bad habit for me, but. I get busy and then I forget.
Oh, yeah.
and I'm supposed to eat every couple hours.
Oh, right.
And then I'll get to the point where I'm starving. Which reminds
You got
me,
food? Have you eaten lately?
it's sitting right up behind me.
Oh.
But I get to the point that I'm starving, and then I eat too fast, and then I get in trouble because of the surgery I had and everything like that. So it's, so it's like I've got
Bad, Adrian.
Bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's very bad.
Yeah.
It's very bad. It puts me out. But
All right, so we should help remind you to eat. By the way, I don't know if I reminded you, but I want to re-remind you. Dara said that the stream is lagging just a little bit, or at least it was for her earlier.
Okay.
And I said that what you might do is between matches,
Yeah.
do your magic thing.
well, let me know if it's lagging a little bit. After this match, I will go offline, reset everything, and come back on. That usually helps the lag. And I don't seem to have any problems on my end with the notifications and all that kind of stuff. And it says, YouTube says I have a good stream going. So it may not be me that the reason is lagging. It might be your own internet connection.
Or something in between.
Or something in between. I can only do what I can do here. And if it's not here.
Yeah. That was a nice shot on the 1 and the 2. I think she meant to come out just a little bit further for the 3 ball to give her a little bit easier shot.
Good heavens, Brian, I'm not leaving you another woman. If you want one of those, you have to go find it yourself.
I'm not going to be part of this conversation. Bank shot, close, 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 close. Not quite. Oh, man. That was a really nice try.
Thanks, John. Tina says, I understand. Laundry first, recipe second.
Oh, yeah. Hey, thanks, John. That was good. He said he's got both streams running up and they're looking good.
Yeah.
Is this John Blue who does the APA tournaments?
Yes.
And he's the guy who announces all the teams on all the tables.
And actually get him on the mic every once in a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's I don't go to the APA tournaments very often, but that is probably the most entertaining thing of the event, is to hear him announce all of the teams and the matches because of the team names that they come up with.
Oh, yeah. And he has fun with it.
Yeah. Ooh, that was interesting. It looked like she was trying to draw it back a little bit for the 5.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about the rotation game, if you don't make your shot, you know you're hitting set up on the on your next shot. You have high chances of leaving your opponent difficult because if you miss your shot. Because, well, now the 4 ball's all the way up here, and she's got to bank it or play safe or something like that.
Or play safe.
Or play safe.
Now, are you cutting here or are you trying for the bank? I don't know that it goes past the 7. I think you're cutting it or playing safe here.
She's playing safe.
Yeah, but she's looking at the 5. I don't know if she's looking at a place to hide the cue ball or if she's trying to get shape on the cue ball.
It doesn't go past the 7, so she's looking at where she's going to put the cue ball.
Yeah.
See?
Uh-huh. Nicely done. But Kathy can bank.
Kathy can bank.
And she can do long rail banks. I've seen her do a number of them. There's a guy over there who looks like Pete Townsend.
Looks like Pete. Oh.
From The Who.
Yes. Is that what he looks like now?
Yeah.
I haven't seen older pictures of him. But
Yeah. Well, maybe it was an older. Maybe it's not a current picture of Pete Townsend. Anyway, that was a nice safety Kathy played. Very good speed. Just very nicely done. Nice hit. Oh, is it four going?
nope.
Almost.
No, let's see.
And it's kind of nice that it
Oh.
didn't go because I don't think
Ah, that's
Stephanie could see the 5 from here.
That's Kathy.
Right. If
Oh, it
Stephanie had
didn't
made the
go.
4,
Okay,
then she would
got
have
it.
had been hidden on the 5.
Sorry, I missed that part of it.
I probably left it off. You don't read my mind.
No,
You know what I meant to say, right?
I have no clue.
Oh.
I quit reading mines years ago.
Oh, yeah.
I
okay.
get tired of doing all the work.
Yeah, Brian, I'm beginning to understand. So this is, I always find these challenging because you got to thin the force
You
so
gotta-
much.
Yeah, but the also problem is it's actually on the high side of,
Uh-huh.
or the low side, because we're heading towards the foot rail of the table, of the pocket. So you have to cut it so thin that you sometimes miss it. And if you hit it, chances are you're going to hit the point of that pocket and it's going to come back out.
Yeah.
So it's a very
Yeah.
challenging shot. Now this gives Stephanie an easy way to get down to the 5. Come across the table.
For
in bet-
Kathy, would there have been a safety option here?
I don't think so. I think you have
Yeah.
to go for the shot because I think the safety is just as hard as a shot. You might as well do the shot.
I mean, if you can hit the far side of the pocket and make the 4 come out, could you hit it in such a way that the cue ball comes down to the end of the table and hide behind all that traffic?
You know, honestly, I don't think it would. You have one ball, because you hit it like that, you're going to come in between the 8 and the 9, and chances are you're going to come down to the end of the rail. It's just going to set it up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it may make it a little harder to get onto the 5,
Uh-huh. But is that better than ball in hand?
you know, like I said,
Yeah.
I'm of the opinion. No, she'll stay down here. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, wait a minute. She had ball in hand on the 4, and I think she stroked that not quite right.
Not quite enough. She kind of,
Yeah.
so.
Fast table, and she's trying to hit a little bit slower, and I think she's just overcompensating just a little bit. Nice hit. I think she's going to get a little lucky that the 5 is not going to be an easy shot. All right. Here we go. Kathy's looking at the 5, trying to figure this out. All right, so here we go. I don't know. There's something going on. I don't know what it is. It's not important. Kathy's looking at the 5 ball. I don't know that it goes in the pocket. I'm thinking safety here. When in doubt, think safety. I'm usually in doubt. Safety it is for me. I'm thinking if I'm doing the safety, I'm hitting the left side of the 5 to try to get behind the traffic. Looks like she may have hit the 5 just a wee bit too hard. But it is good. I like that. It's not an easy shot. If the 5 goes in, that's pretty much a natural leave on the 7, then the 8, and the 9. There we go.
Well,
That's a nice leave.
Yep. Again, she can use the rail to come back out to the middle of the table for the 8.
And I think if anything, she may have hit this just a wee bit too hard.
Yeah,
because the last time,
she came in a little deep, but that's okay.
right? Because the last time she hit it a little bit too soft.
But this still, this
oh, yeah.
just helps
works.
you to get to where you want to
Yeah.
be.
There. Oh. And good
And-
shape on the 8.
Yeah,
but she
this
missed the
is
7.
one of those times that you're missing your shot doesn't necessarily hook your opponent. You get down to 3 balls on the table.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's not what I needed.
Oh, have you remembered to eat lately?
Yeah, it's getting close to that time.
All right. Do I need to cut you off at some point and tell you you got to eat? That was a
No,
very
I-
nice cut.
after this
Super
match, I'll-
soft and a great shape on the 8. That looks almost straight in.
Okay, this is the last game, so if she can make this, and that puts Stephanie onto the B side. Does not knock her out, puts her onto the B side.
Right. Now, are you hitting this with a little bit of draw, or are you going to try to follow it to put the 9 in the side?
It depends on how straight. It looks like it's pretty straight.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to try and draw it back.
Yeah. Now, this is the one where Kathy has an advantage because she's left-handed.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she'd have to pull the bridge out. Yeah, I think she was trying to draw.
She was
Didn't
trying to
quite get the
draw.
draw. Mhm.
All right, now you just got to make the ball. Make sure you keep the cue ball out of the side pocket.
Yep.
So it's a cut into the corner.
Mhm.
You want to use a little bit of right. That's going to, use follow, use right. It's going to come off the rail and come out, and it'll stay out of that side pocket.
Yep. So the right is not to throw the object ball, but to keep the cue ball out of the pocket.
Right. Actually, it'll throw the object ball a little bit, which will help it get into the corner.
Right.
So. I'm not quite sure what she's got in mind here.
Oh, she's banking it.
And she banked the other way.
Oh. That was a nice try, though. It was really close. She was just off by a hair.
See, I like the cut.
Because if you miss the cut and hit the side rail, you leave your opponent long, and you leave them a long rail bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to figure out your system here.
I like that cut. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Chances are you're going to undercut it, not overcut it.
All right. That's it.
Nicely job.
6-5.
All right, so
Right.
I'm going to go offline, reset everything, and come back with our next match.
All right. I am going to sign off as well for a moment.
Okay.